Hello and welcome. In this video we're going to talk about history of Splash Damage Studio. Splash Damage was formed in May 2001 by Paul Wedgwood, Richard Jolly, Arnold van Meyer, I hope I pronounced it right, and studio was formed by ex-mod creators. For example, they created a very popular mod for Quake 3 Arena called Quake 3 Fortress, which based on original Team Fortress for Quake. In 2001, Studio created some maps for Counter-Strike, Quake 3 Arena and Return to Castle Wolfenstein, including the most popular third-party map for Wolfenstein called Market Garden. Developers from ID Software noticed young and talented studio, and in 2002 they offered Splash Damage to create 3 maps for Game of the Year edition of Wolfenstein. These maps became very popular among players. Later, in 2002, Splash Damage was tasked to create a whole game based on Wolfenstein. This game was Wolfenstein Enemy Territory. Splash Damage did some major change in Wolfenstein formula, adding more team play elements and new rank up system. This game is supposed to have single player. However, the game was released with multiplayer only, but on the other side it was totally free. Thanks to this distribution model, the game became very popular, and thanks to its competitive gameplay, it became one of the most popular esports game ever. In June of 2003, Splash Damage was working closely with ID Software and Activision, creating all the multiplayer maps for Doom 3. This was the team's first opportunity to work with Doom 3 technology and new ID Tech 4 engine. But Doom 3 is focused on single player. Multiplayer is not on the pros list of this game. Splash Damage continued its successful partnership with ID Software and Activision with the Enemy Territory Quake Wars. Built on improved Doom 3 technology, Enemy Territory Quake Wars is a team-based multiplayer FPS. The game itself was the same Wolfenstein Enemy Territory experience, but with improved gameplay formula that now included larger maps and vehicles. It received many awards and was well received by the players and critics, but lack of support from Activision led this game to its death. Year 3, in 2009, Splash Damage announced Brink, a promising team-based FPS with unique design. Hype for this game was high. On the release, however, most of the people was disappointed. Parkour was nothing but a necessary gameplay feature. Single player was boring and multiplayer was not so great though. Maybe concept of this game was good, but execution was very poor. The game was pretty much average. In 2015, the new Splash Damage game was released in open beta. The game is called Bomb. Basically, it's Wolfenstein and Brink's successor. Gameplay is pretty much the same. 2 teams, objective game mode, large maps and fast-paced gameplay. Bomb is free to play, but there's no any advantages you can buy for money. The game already has a big and alive community. Summary: Splash Damage is a small but definitely talented studio, specialized on creating team-based multiplayer shooters. They started as simple mod creators, but they could attract attention of big players like ID Software and Activision. This was a lucky ticket. Partnership with studio like ID gave them unique experience in developing games. Maybe latest games of Splash Damage was very controversial, but let's just wish them luck with Dirty Bomb and other unannounced projects.